Yo, watch out. See, just because we got a whole worldwide pandemic does not mean you have to endure this by yourself and live forever alone. I don't want you to get infected, but I do want you to get a girlfriend. And today, boys, I'm going to give you everything you need so you can get a girl from the comfort of your home. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into number one. I need you to start DMing girls. Remember, boys, I've said this time and time again, it's a numbers game. And now more than ever, girls are actually checking their DMs because, well, they got nothing better else to do. This is not only gonna open up the pool of girls that you're gonna start talking to, but also it's not gonna leave you simping, begging, or putting all your efforts into that one girl you're crushing over. You see, that girl that you're crushing over, she's probably texting like 6 dudes at the same time. You wanna know why? Because they're bored out of their mind. Girls already like to play with guys' feelings. They yo-yo with our hearts, and right now that they got nothing to do, trust me, they're going extra hard. All good, you're gonna be doing the same thing with 12 girls. Now, you won't seem particularly needy to any one single girl, and that's when they're gonna start craving your attention, and they're gonna be the ones wondering, I wonder how many girls he's talking to. Number two, once you start making interaction with all these girls, I want you to move them over to Snapchat. You see, Snapchat is a way more intimate platform to engage on than Instagram. So this is the progression you should use. This is how you should use it, right? You use TikTok to find new girls within your area. You go and find their Instagrams. From their Instagrams, you DM them. Once you make a connection, then you move them to Snapchat. Here, you guys can snap each other all day, and since pics disappear, well, let's just say it's a lot easier to increase sexual attraction and desire. Number three, remember that this whole weird situation we're in, it's gonna be over at one point, meaning you're gonna have to meet up in person. Look, everybody can be confident and tough and suave from the comfort of their home because you're not actually in front of her. But it's gonna come to a point that you guys are gonna have to meet up, which means you gotta shock and awe her. You gotta show up and look better than she ever expected. This is why, boys, you gotta start practicing all these style tips and all these grooming tips to ensure that when you guys meet up in person, you are a stud. And look, if you're just starting out, you don't have to go out and revamp your whole wardrobe. That would be insane for me to think of. It's too expensive. But at least invest in minimal stuff like accessories. Our sponsor, Rose Gold and Black, as you guys know, I've talked to you guys about them all the time, sell minimal accessories that you can buy that are affordable that will elevate your style. These are simple things that, again, won't break the bank that you can invest in to start upping your style, so when that day comes, you will look better than she ever expected. And that right there is why I have a massive collection of accessories. See, because with accessories, I can always build up any style, even if it's just me wearing a simple t-shirt. Me throwing on a necklace or a simple bracelet or a watch instantly betters my style, makes me look more sophisticated, more high-end, even though I didn't invest a lot of money or invest a lot of effort. And as a dude, that's exactly what I want and what I want you to try out. Once you do, you're gonna see how simple it is to start looking good. Boys, if you guys want to check out Rose Gold and Black, there's gonna be a link down below. That link is a special link where everything is heavily discounted. Now, since they're a sponsor and I've worked with these guys for over like 2-3 years now, every time you guys shop from them, it helps us out because obviously they support our channel. So not only are you looking better, but you're also supporting the channel, which is always massively appreciated. The best part is that if you click the link, everything you see there are accessories that I use, from the necklaces to the bracelets that I personally like from their brand. And since everything is minimal and simple, you could use it across the board with any aesthetic that you could think of. And even better, it's already heavily discounted. You don't even have to apply a discount. If you guys want stylish accessories for dudes that are masculine, click that link down below. Number 4, I'm gonna need you to connect with her. Once you guys are in a deep connection, right? You've already talked to a lot of girls, but there's one particular girl that's standing out. You're connecting with her more than ever. I'm gonna need you to take that deeper to ensure you're the only guy she wants to talk to and that she's connected to. You see, like I said, you gotta already assume that any girl you're talking to is talking to 10 other dudes, and you gotta stand out somehow. When you put that assumption already, you won't be disappointed when you find out the truth, and also it'll put you in a competition mindset knowing that you gotta be the alpha male on top of those other 10 dudes. Now, a good way to do this is by asking her on a date. See, Even though you probably can't go out right now, you could still hold some sort of at-home date where both of you are spending time with each other. Now, this creativity, this stepping outside the box, what it's gonna do for you is not only one, gonna force her to spend more time with you, but also it's gonna make her feel like you guys are already dating. You can order her some roses, order pizza for both sides. You can decide to watch the same Netflix show and literally Netflix and chill together, obviously from two different homes. But again, this is gonna already make her feel like you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend. And this is a tactic that you should use even in real life. I've said this before. On a first date, if this is the girl you like and you already know it, make her feel like you guys are already dating. Grab her hand, close that touch barrier. As soon as she feels this, she's gonna want to date you, and she's gonna want that relationship already. She's gonna feel like she's part of it. You wanna lead her on. That is gonna draw her attention away from the other 10 dudes and closer to you. Which rolls us on to number 5. Get her on FaceTime. See, boys, this is the best way when you're remotely or separate from each other to actually connect. I've said this before. When you're talking to a girl in real life on Instagram or whatever, your main goal is one, to get her on a real date, because that's when you close the deal. That's when you build that sexual attraction. Well, you can't do that right now. The best alternative to this, and something that I personally have used in the past, and I'm telling you works, is get her on a FaceTime call. See, because at the end of the day, don't you think that she's gonna wanna talk about something new with new friends that she just met, other than this stupid new virus that's going around? Of course, anything to get her mind off of that. Even if it's just basic stuff like how old you are, how many siblings do you have, just the novel stuff that you do when you're starting to get to know each other, that excites people. The point is that most women right now are desperate for something fresh and something exciting, and that energy is in your favor, and you should use it in your favor, meaning that most of these girls that you're gonna start talking to, you wanna get them on calls to start building a connection with. And like I said, one is always gonna stand out, where you're gonna build a better, more genuine connection with her. And again, once you have options, now you won't be as desperate, and at least you can choose who you want to go towards. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. That's how you can get a girl right now from the comfort of your home. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Rose Gold and Black. It'll be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.